Excellent. Okay, ladies and gents, here we go. We are at the WoWLoF semi-finals. Tonight, joining me, we have the Commissioner, Nick Fear.
Hi Tom, it's great to be here. Massive semi-final clash tonight between the Smasherz and System. Replay of last season's final. 3 games between these two sides in 2 seasons. So far, System on top with 2 wins, but Smasherz took the all-important final and are this year's defending champions. Massive, massive game, and you've got to think whichever side wins this could be the favourites to take the title.
They could be. They'll be up against my Clippers next. So, or Jim's Lizardman team was going to be ahead of myself there, I think, Nick, really?
Well, let's not carry it away. I mean, you know, there's every opportunity for you to get to the final.
Could be good odds.
Sounds like you're feeling pretty confident against
It seems so, yeah. It seems so. I wasn't so sure. Guys are just setting up, discussing inducements and team values. I think Pete's chose to take an apothecary, is that right, Nick? Yeah.
Both sides taking an apothecary.
Oh, okay.
The Orcs, the Redhead Smasherz are also taking a bribe. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. I think I understand what his plan is there.
Yeah.
System going with the apothecary and a wizard.
Ooh, okay.
Can be effective against Orcs.
Definitely, yeah. Well, they need something to break through that big armour, don't they? I think that's going to be a big test for them tonight. Any claw on the System team?
Yeah, they've got obviously they've got a beast man with claw, and this league's leading casualty calls a Chop Suey, Chaos Warrior with strength 5, block, mighty blow and claw.
Famous player this season, I think.
Yeah, 16 touchdowns in 8 games. Sorry, 16 casualties in 8 games so far. My suspicion is that bribe is to allow for a few fouls on him to try and get him off the pitch.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, a lot of players looking to see the back of Chop Suey tonight. I want to see how that works out or not for him. Really?
Did he do? Did the Smasherz do much damage to you when you played them? How did you find it?
Yeah, they hurt me pretty bad, really, to be honest with you.
Yeah?
It was rather painful. Struggled to keep up against all the guard. I think he's got 8 players with guard, 9 players with guard, something like that. I think all the Black Orcs, all the Blitzers.
I'm not sure if the Troll's got guard as well. Yeah,
possibly. I think the Troll was newish, wasn't he? He did lose a Troll earlier in the season. So.
To be fair, I think he sacked his Troll at the end of last season. And yeah, it was a Troll with stand firm and guard and maybe something else, and he sacked him and got a rookie.
Yeah, looking for the doubles, no doubt.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think you're right. I think certainly all the Blitzers and all the Black Orcs, obviously the Blitzers come with block, but all of those have got block and guards. I think the Blitzers have all got tackle and mighty blow.
Yeah.
Smegug, one of the Blitzers, is also now strength 4. So that's given him the 4 Black Orcs, the Troll, and a strength 4 Blitzer, all above average strength.
Yeah,
so
I think he's definitely got the strength advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. Plus the guard.
And the guard as well makes a huge difference.
You've got to think the claw on the Chaos team is going to be needed to even the odds a little bit here.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. A lot of chat going on between the coaches here. Neither of them are desperate to start this game. Good to see one of them leaving this semi-final stage. Hopefully there'll be a few WoWLoF coaches joining us tonight. Of course, if you're not in the WoWLoF, you can check us out at woolof.co.uk. All the games from the season there. We've got upcoming season 5. So if there's any budding coaches, get hold of this stream and fancy joining us. Good league. We're up to 19 coaches, I think, this coming season so far, Nick, aren't we? Just a few days.
Yeah, it looks good, to be fair. I think we're up to 19. I think we're aiming to start, I'd said the 5th of March. So the end of sign-ups will be a couple of weeks before that. You know what? Anyone that's not played, that's interested in Blood Bowl, that's maybe even unsure as to whether they want to get involved in a league, have a look at the website. But find us on Facebook, drop us an email. It's been amazing. We've got people like your opponent in the semi-finals, Jim, who's people might know him from Funball under the handle Speeding Bullet. People from the NF might know him under the handle Speeding Bullet. Does very, very well in external tournaments all over the country. Has placed in some pretty big ones as well. To someone like James Bedson that's played this year, who's he never played. It was his first 8 games of Blood Bowl, and so
a few new coaches, haven't we, this season? And all of them have stuck it out as well. To be fair, which is great.
Yeah, I just think we find here. I think we're very lucky. I think we find that veteran coaches. There's nobody that's power gaming and there to just destroy somebody. I mean, people will win.
Definitely.
But there'll be a tactical conversation while it's going on. You talk to people about how you're beating them, and you want them to be better so that when they play your opponents,
that's it.
They're better.
I think everyone's very helpful, aren't they, in the league? Definitely. All the games played in a good gentlemanly manner, definitely. As well.
I think that's fair, isn't it? And not all the teams are painted.
No.
There's no requirement for that. We're not using every single rule that's been. We're still sticking fairly closely with the sort of living rule, but with a few of the nice bits from the re-releases.
Just to make it personalised to taste a little bit. I think that's what a lot of local leagues are doing, aren't they? Just picking and choosing what they want out of that new rule book, and not necessarily going heads deep into it all and using everything, because it makes it a lot more complicated that game than it needs to be, I think, with some of these stadium enhancements and all those types of things.
Absolutely. Are we ready to go, guys?
Okay, we've got weather rolls going on.
Weather rolls going off. What do we got?
Double one.
Oh! Sweltering heat, I believe, is a 2, so we're potentially going to lose some players at breaks in play.
Yeah.
Might even up the numbers if someone's getting ahead on the, on the casualty count. Oh God.
There we go. Fame roll going on now.
Fame roll next. Don't know what the fan factors are here.
Big. In there, please.
8 plays 11. Oh, that's 20 for the...
20 and 14, I think, there.
20 and 14, so 34,000 fans.
That's a big gate. Big gate for this big match.
As it's a semi-final, double it, make it 68. Come on.
Let's do it. Let's say there's many. If we have that many Twitch viewers, that'd be fantastic. So Fame is to the Chaos team.
Yep. Oh. Smasherz have run the roll-off. Coach Kirkland seeming to be having slight trouble remembering who goes first, if it's kick or receive. But
So the Chaos kicked. Oh. I'll get this right in a second. Chaos. Still not right.
Get rid of the O there.
Thanks, Nick. And he'll brought you along for something.
I mean, that's a big moment.
It is, yeah. I think the sweltering heat's definitely important.
Yeah.
Might see a lot of players leave the pitch who wouldn't normally be off the pitch. So, and Chaos, of course, with the fans and the Fame.
Yeah.
That's gonna help them, if I remember rightly. I think you had your Fame to the roll for the sweltering heat. Is that right?
No. I think it's just straight up one of the one. Somebody's off, but obviously it affects the kick-off table.
Definitely.
Issues for the Chaos having to set up first here, probably would have wanted to receive.
Yeah, I think so. So.
Inflict some damage first, but
try and take a few off early doors if you can, certainly.
Yeah. No Chaos Warriors going on the line of scrimmage there.
No.
I believe that those beastmen are known as the Chaff Squad.
Yeah, I think they're suicide beastmen, definitely, aren't they?
Suicide beastmen.
The honour.
So Coach Kirkland of the Smasherz gets slightly carried away there. He feels that the beastmen are going on the front line are honoured to be getting hit by his Smasherz first in the semi-final.
Privileged, I think.
Privileged.
They've had the blessing of the Chaos Gods, most definitely.
Well, hopefully they're treated courteously on that line of scrimmage then. Whatever that means for Orcs.
So welcome to our one viewer so far. I'm imagining that's one of our WoWLoF coaches. Give us a shout on the chat. Let us know who's on board tonight. So a nice tight defensive formation here from System. I think the Orcs will be looking to inflict as much damage as they possibly can early doors. And we'll see how long this half drags out.
How many viewers have we got on Twitch?
One so far.
One.
No, just on our page, so. Yeah, just share away. All right. Any viewers watching there, feel free to share the stream. Get it on the community pages, other local leagues perhaps, the Warhammer pages you maybe follow. Try and get as many on board as we can. Let us know what the quality is looking like, guys. Interested to know about audio. Trying a bit of a new setup tonight, so. The ball was lost for a moment, but we're back on. Okay, here comes the kick from System. Placed in the usual spot. Deciding on directions. And that's bounced 3. Inwards to the left flank. Kick-off return being used here by Nick's thrower. Chasing up that ball.
It's gone quite short.
It has really, yeah. And it's a 9 on the kick-off table.
Quick snap.
Quick snap.
It's going to help the Orcs, that, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, yeah. To be able to get that cage forming a little bit early, I think.
Oh, it's really?
Good old Orcs.
There's only really one way for them to play, isn't there?
Yeah. There we go, turn 1.
First move's going to there.
Just sort of early start cage the ball.
Rough cage there, a bit of safety.
It's left the thrower, Throwgrow, leading scorer this season with 4 touchdowns, ready to pick the ball up.
But he's taking his blocks first.
Got 2 dice there.
No block on the defender.
Broke armour, first block of the game.
And a 7. Mighty blow, we've got a KO.
Mighty blow, first block KO.
First block KO.
That's big.
You can see this line falling now. Both the other beastmen now with block of them, so give him a little bit of safety.
Pete Gallagher, coach of the system, doesn't seem too bothered by that one.
No, I think he was expecting a few casualties here, maybe. Just a push.
There's some chain blocking here.
And a pow.
Oh no, sorry, that Orc's got Frank's whack gut with Frenzy.
What's he do? No break. The 2 dice block here. Doubt there's any dodge on that beastman. And he goes flat on the ground. Successful scrimmage there, I think.
Not bad, we'll see what this roll is.
9 with
Mighty Blow takes it through.
And a 7.
Stunned. Smasherz will be happy with that, but System
so.
might take it as well. Just the one player off the
Yeah.
pitch at this stage.
Yeah, not really put a dent in his formation yet. I think he must have a bit of a game plan, Pete, surely, on how he's going to face this big Guardian Orc team.
Well, Pete is cunning.
Cunning.
It's cunning. The Troll's on a roll, I think, there.
Yeah. Through to make a nice little pillar.
Which way do you think the Orcs are going with this ball?
Well, I think they're going to follow the Troll that way there. Unless they're doing something really crazy and inventive.
Do you think he's
telling
telling
the normal Orc way, is it? Comes the blitz. Two dice here. Is this Chop Suey? He's taking the block off. He's got a pout. It's a Chaos Warrior down.
Ooh.
No right break.
He's all right, though. He's all right.
He's all right. He is all right.
Yeah.
Gone for the pick up.
He goes growth throw.
It.
He's got it. Ooh, he's tucked himself right in.
Pretty safe there, I think, isn't he, behind that little formation of Orcs?
Well, I did say Pete was cunning. I mean,
Well, yes.
it's a lot of guard
Cunning,
round.
how much that cunning helps him now.
We ate the Orcs, we ate the Orcs. What a bunch of wankers, we ate the Orcs.
The cheering from their 68,000 fans is loud and clear for you all.
Wankers, wankers.
Or just one of them. Whether he's a fan is debatable.
Pitch invasion! To be honest, I was expecting pitch invasion first.
See if I can do it. Well, that's the Orcs' first turn. Coach Gallagher's just taking stock of the scene and seeing what he can do. Struggling for.
Sammy, what juries do we have? What juries do we have?
Just one so far. Just the one dedicated viewer.
Yeah, just the one dedicated viewer so far.
Could be an opportunity to use the wizard.
Thinking about Wizard early.
Yeah, we're talking about a wizard early here. First turn wizard is being considered here by.
For a wizard.
Be a ballsy call. First turn wizard. Gallagher looks pensive.
Thinking about it, isn't he? Yeah. He's going to go through the ball carrier, do you think, if he's wizarding? Or fireball? Fireball's missing.
Yeah, it would have to be a fireball, I think.
Yeah,
I think he's decided against. It's cerebral, is Pete Gallagher. You can see the thinking. He's considering. It's like a chess grandmaster planning his next move.
Very thoughtful. Deep in concentration here.
Yeah. They don't want to talk too loud in case we disturb him, you know.
They might pick up some of our tactical know-how.
Yeah.
You don't want to unbalance the match.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're one of the other semi-final
Well,
coaches.
exactly. I
so
wouldn't like to be accused of
Well,
match
we've
fixing.
got a blitz.
Just a push.
Just a push.
I'm sure he will live with that.
And the Chaos Warriors retreating to safety.
I think he's just keeping that defensive wall up there. It's good, good tactic. They've got to push their way through, haven't they?
This can make it difficult at this stage, isn't it? Just trying to wait for a mistake, perhaps.
Certainly can't trust anybody who coaches on the team. That's a goblin team. I can't trust you either. 2 inches. Yes. It has been proven. So it's like that in Portuguese. Except for Tom, who did and had 12 players on the pitch last time I played.
It wasn't deliberate.
I just noticed nothing like
I was honest. I ended up. No.
Seems to be, I don't know what he's considering here. I guess the Orcs have still got the option to go either way. Which is probably causing a bit of a question whether to commit to one side or he's got the speed advantage.
Definitely. I think it's tough to commit too early.
Yeah.
You don't want to get steamrolled by this Orc team.
Might be some sense in trying to encourage them to score quickly and trying for a sort of a quick score themselves to get it level. And
I can't see a quick score really being the case here, but I don't know, I might be wrong. If one sees the opportunity to break, they're gonna go for it, aren't they?
well, as we know, it's playoff Blood Bowl. The opportunity to get over the end zone is often you've got to take it.
Yeah, definitely. You say with the Orcs not really having the speed advantage, it's going to be interesting to see how hard they push.
Yeah. I think that was turn. I think we missed the it was the end of the turn there, and just sort of shimmied, manoeuvred, left. Interestingly, left the two players. Well, I think one was stunned, but left the other player on the ground.
Yep.
I quite like that tactic, like using the bodies of your fallen team members to block the route for the opposition.
Yeah, I think it's an important part of the game to understand, isn't it? Definitely. Assuming you can get someone on the floor, though.
Yeah. It's difficult to move a prone player. You've got to foul him, risk of sending off. He's got a bribe. I suspect he wants to save that for Chop Suey. So.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how quickly he uses that bribe, and well, I'm sure he'll keep fouling at every opportunity he's got, really, but he's going to want to use it on key players, isn't he, and not end up wasting it on a no-name player.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much there to foul it as well.
So this is Orc turn two, I think.
Looks like he's starting to develop that cage round to the near side then.
Yeah, he's definitely committed now, hasn't he, which side he's going to.
But it's not quick enough to get past that last defender, so it's going to be, if you can cut off the angle somehow, it's going to be reasonably easy for Pete to get round and block off that outside channel, just blocking there.
Just a push there.
Just a push.
Allows that cage to advance.
But he's sort of created the defensive wall for the system with that. A big one with the troll moving.
Oh, he's gone for the tray, and he's not moved.
Troll's gone stupid.
There.
You're not a fan of big guys yourself, are you, Tom? You don't use a rat ogre in
No,
this
not
game.
massively. It's just times like this when you're relying on his tackle zone being there, and he's just lost it.
Yeah.
He's lost a key player, a bit of strength. He's paid a lot of money for that player. And yeah, I prefer Blood Bowl's not a reliable game at the best of times. You don't need to add any more chance into it for my part.
Yeah. Well, to be fair as well, I mean, you've shown with the Skaven team, well, you had a thrower, I think, with Claw.
Yeah. Developed a thrower, a bit like a blitzer, really. He's the first to level up.
Yeah, he's got
Almighty blow. Rolled a couple of good doubles and
9 casualties, I think, this season. 9 casualties in 8 games.
Well, it hadn't hurt us casualty-wise, definitely. I'm missing the big guy. I think that big guy, especially with wild animal big guys, he's using up your blitz so often.
Yeah.
That, it's just too risky for me.
Doesn't lose the tackle zone though. If he
No,
fails.
with wild animals.
So could still assist. Guard still's a good skill.
3.
No break. There we go. It's gone for the foul early there. I think we missed that, but no break.
Yeah, we missed the
setting
foul,
off.
yeah.
Too busy talking about your Clippers.
I'm a rats.
Yeah.
Okay, well this is Pete's turn 2. So going to try and stop this Orc advance.
For anybody watching live or watching the replay, you've got the ball at the moment is with the thrower, who's you've got sort of 2 Orcs on the near sides of the camera, sort of ahead down the wide zone, and one just behind them, but he's sort of one arm out front and one arm out to the side.
We'll have to develop a little ball graphic. Move around with the ball carrier, maybe.
I believe that's Growthrow,
Yeah.
who's the top scorer this season for the Smasherz, with 4 touchdowns.
It looks like he's safely about to chug this all the way up the pitch. We'll see what.
Well, he was imaginatively renamed because for 2 seasons the Smasherz leading scorer was Throw Grow. But having been forced to retire earlier in the season, it replaced him with Growthrow.
Against the Warriors from last week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Warriors who we saw playing last week. He lost out last week. Yeah. Liam, who's coaching the Warriors. I think after that retirement that he caused, and I think 2 deaths.
Yeah.
Sweet. For season 5, he will be nicknamed Orc Slayer.
Let's hope he doesn't come with Orcs.
Yeah. Yeah, that could end badly.
Pete's taking his time here.
Yeah.
Wondering
Nick standing, I mean, you can't see this, Nick standing sort of arms folded, looking confident and merciless. Evil genius that he is.
All the body language. He's exuding it.
Pete, more gorilla-like in his stance, knuckles on the table.
Not in his play, just his stance.
No. His team named System of a Touchdown, his T-shirt saying System of a Down. You know, there's a match here. Momentarily, you feel like he's going to start rocking, maybe beating his chest.
Just moshing away.
Yeah.
There might be a bit of a mosh pit happening with these 2 teams at some point, I think.
Yeah. Oh.
Just seeing whether he should commit or not.
Any viewers, as I say, live or watching a replay of this, not familiar with WoWLoF, we don't strictly enforce the 4-minute time limit.
No, it's not been needed this season, has it really? We're not
Generally
playing
been
under any
needed.
time pressure, and some games going on late. Pete's game was went on late last week, I know, against the Unscrupulous Bastards, which he obviously won.
Yeah.
But what's Pisky Rats who beat me in my very first final?
I'm getting questioned now by the coach of the Smasherz. The one playoff game he's ever lost was in Season 2 to the Dirty Rats. Season 2, yeah. Lost the final to the Dirty Rats. He's asking if they're coming back for Season 5. We're in negotiations. That's all I can say. The league's been highlighted to their coach. I think he's in negotiations to see if he can get any time away from the house to come and partake.
Not much movement happening on the pitch here.
Would that affect whether you brought the Smasherz back for season 5? Yeah. If the Rats were coming back, would you be more inclined to stick with this team?
If it's bloody bruised. just to go.
Very early on in season 1, the Rats got 2 AG5 gutter runners. Yeah. And then one of them followed up with Horns, and one of them followed it up with Dauntless. They were just, and one of them had Leap as well. It was just an utter nightmare for any team trying to cage.
rearranging his formation here.
Yeah, he's guarding against the. I mean, in the final last year, Nick scored his touchdown in regular time by coming down one side and then cutting across into the open side when it was sort of least expected.
Right.
So you can see Pete maybe learned from that, just trying to cut that angle off. There's blitz here. It's a push or we're both down. Not much out of that blitz though.
Fans on the old Twitch chat for System.
Come on, new system, interesting. Wonder who that is.
Well, I don't think the Smasherz are the most liked of teams this season, most definitely.
No, but you'll do that when you come into a season with a 3-season team or 2 seasons.
I think this is all the Skaven coaches tuning in just to watch this match.
It's nice to have a couple online, have a couple in the couple live. Quite a decent line there. I think we should point out the guard players on the system side. So I think he's got most of the guard players along the.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say point out the guard players on the Orc side. It'd be easy to point out the ones who don't have
guard, yeah.
wouldn't it, really?
What we got? Troll.
So one.
Troll still stupid.
Ah.
Still stupid.
Not that pivotal at the moment, I don't think, with his positioning. He's still filling that square, at least.
Yeah.
He's as good as a downed player at the moment. It's a very flat defence, hasn't he? Just lined up against each other at the moment.
Yeah. Nick's looking at doing that switch play.
Switching, yeah.
I think he's going to, switch play. I think he's going to try and come back the other way, maybe with a handoff. And
I think the only problem with the switch for the Orcs is it's movement 5, isn't it? You're not switching very fast. He's going to get to the middle of the pitch at best.
Yeah, I mean, I think there'll need to be a handoff, won't there?
I guess a handoff to the blitzer and you're away, I suppose.
Yeah, that blitzer just behind the troll, I would suspect. Maybe see how the splits goes.
Both down. They both got blocked. Oh no, sorry, the Beastman has.
I think there's a dodge, but the blocking player has tackle, so.
Mighty blow, as most of the team have, through his armour, and a stun. I think he'd be happy with that, Nick.
Yeah, I think that's opened the way. No.
Yeah, you're definitely right with the switch. He's straight across there.
I thought there'd be a handoff. Perhaps decided it's a bit risky at this stage.
Chaos not sat in too many tackle zones either. They'll be able to reach back across pretty easy.
Yeah, I think there is an angle. I mean, if the troll wasn't stupid, they could have tried to push him into the middle of the pitch, in between where the system players sort of defending and the direction he's clearly now going to try and go in. But the two downed beastmen and the stupid troll are blocking him from being able to partition the pitch properly.
Yeah.
We're going to block.
And a pow.
Yep. Oh, he's confident.
Assist,
Yeah, following up into 2 tackle zones.
no break.
No break. Goes to show, doesn't it? Mighty blows are very well and good, but decent armour will keep you safe a lot of the time.
Definitely. Yeah. Is this
Oh,
a foul?
we've got a foul.
It's a foul again. I think that's
It's
going to be
through.
through.
I think, is he?
Yeah. And a 9. It's a player leaving the pitch. It's 2 beastmen up there.
Not a single orc has hit the floor yet.
No. This is a normal service for the system, really, isn't it? Just charging your way through the pitch, causing casualties as you go. And
It's all looking a bit serene at the moment, isn't it?
very much so.
Gallagher's still got that wizard in his pocket, though. Might be tempted here, though, because it's
Nick's having a good old low on the mic. Oh, sorry about that, viewing.
Is that better, guys?
That's a bit. Yeah. A couple of orc deaths last week. Was nice to see, I think, for most coaches. But I can't see much of that at the moment. Pete's just taking his time now. We're in turn 3. Get this turn counter up to date for you guys.
Yeah.
See if we can get to the dizzying heights of 10 that we had last week.
We got 10 last
We had
week.
some French viewers last week. Yeah,
Nice.
told me on my stats.
Yeah, I feel bad because I was watching last week.
Yeah, we
Ultimately
can watch
then-
tonight.
Yeah. Do we count? Yeah.
Just a bit of feedback, viewers, on the quality tonight and how you're finding the audio. Nick's listened to the feedback, moved his mic. Little blow there. Well, it'll be set up if someone wants to commentate on my match. You're welcome to.
Tom, if you're willing to make the technology work, I'll
Yeah,
commentate
once
for
it's
you,
set
mate.
up, it should be steady, really.
I wouldn't want you distracted, though. It's going to be a tough old game, that one.
Just have to log out of all my social media accounts.
Well, it depends what you've got, mate. I mean,
Well,
I'm not judgmental.
everyone likes to see orcs with a few less clothes once in a while.
Yeah. Oh, did you say orcs with a few less clothes?
There are some niche channels out
Oh, right, okay, yeah, fine. Okay.
There are discussions currently about a better broadband connection for the church.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good news.
I think Ollie, just because he wants to cheer on every single stream, demanded better broadband access. I think. So
Cool.
we'll see how that pans out.
Yeah, well, Ollie's currently drinking heavily, so hopefully he'll be back later to cheer.
I'm sure you'll all hear in sports fans. Well,
Still,
back to the action.
I might have tempted myself to have blown the wizard there, I think.
It's a good opportunity.
I think if you could have got the troll or there's a blitzer next to the troll down, you could have had access to the ball carrier.
Yeah, he's not that well protected, really, the ball carrier, is he? Take too much to get to him, I don't think.
Yeah, and sometimes you only need to base an orc. It's difficult for them to dodge with too much reliability.
Of course, it's 9 on the Chaos team at the moment. One player off during those initial blocks, and then the other fouled out.
Yeah. Oh, they've finally knocked over an orc.
Let the orcs hit the floor.
The first orc to hit the floor.
Something big.
No break.
7.
No break. Freed up a beastman though. Interesting.
Who's here, Nick? He's committing players to the wrong side of the pitch, really. block.
Yeah.
Already down on numbers, and I can only see that ball going one way.
Oh, here we go.
Who's going for this?
What's going for?
Of course, the troll is stupid at the moment.
Oh, it's still stupid, yeah. Oh, gosh.
That's a
Oh,
second or
Chop Suey's
ball.
gone
He
right
follows
through
next
the
to the ball carrier. Nice.
right through the middle of him here. Claw and Mighty Blow here. Through with Claw and Mighty Blow. Oh,
Oh, that's a 9. That's a knockout.
oh.
Evening up those numbers.
You know, the numbers come off the hour, come off the ludicrously mutated, overpowerful Chaos Warrior.
It always helps to have one of those on your team, doesn't it? I think.
I've personally found that's usually quite a helpful thing, yeah. But it does, I mean, he knows that, he's got to know that Nick's going to be after Chop Suey. So to leave him out in the open like that is risky.
Yeah, I think you have to do it with these key players and try and protect them, and they can't do what they need, can they?
One dice with it.
Single dice.
It's going to take the. No, both got blocks, so nothing doing there. Blocking that channel. He changed his mind. He's realised the danger of it.
Yeah, he's just spotted it. I mean, he's not forced to do something about that, but it's probably. He needs someone over there, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's wide open otherwise, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got to think that Troll's not going to stay stupid forever.
I think he'll be blocking Chop Suey next time.
Well, that's it. He's got a 2 dice block then to move the Chaos Warrior away, and the throws up the sideline and.
Yep. And away.
No. Could be an error there. Could be an error there.
Okay. Turn 4.
We want to see just
Thanks for the comments in the Twitch chat. Really keeps us going, guys, so keep feeding back. Lovely to see a few WoWLoF coaches tuning in, see what happens. Let us know if you're not a WoWLoF coach and you found the stream. I'd love to hear about it. WoWLoF.co.uk, of course, our website. WoWLoF, I always pronounce it WoWLoF, Nick. Are you okay with my pronunciation there?
Well, you know, from the countryside, Lincolnshire, you know, we'll let it go. I go with WoW myself.
Wow.
But, you know, yeah.
It doesn't roll off the tongue quite.
Well,
so it's nice
yeah.
to- Oh, some action going on there, guys.
Yeah, and anybody that's watching that wants to share this in another group, anywhere really, welcome all viewers. It's about the biggest game in the history of WoWLoF, potato.
Let us know in the chat, guys. WoWLoF or WoWLoF? I'm not sure how you do that phonetically, but
Knocked down on the Chaos Warrior in the pushback. I think he's getting ready to go in. I wonder if Pete's just counting on the fact that instead of running all the players away, he'll just try and foul the Chaos Warrior. Oh, another down, another pow. Let's Chop Suey down. Oh, I think we're going to see a boot in it.
oh dear. He's got a free man at the back.
Oh, he's through.
His armour.
Save the blow as well.
Just a stun for now.
Coach Gallagher was thankful for his extra apothecary there. You can see him ready
His
to
hand in
use
his
it.
heart for a second there, didn't he, I think?
So he
discussion about who's gone and who hasn't at the moment. Typical Blood Bowl mix-up.
It's dissolved into laughter. One of them's realised they got it wrong.
All in good taste, of course.
But it is a semi-final, so you know.
Yeah, it's a pressure game, definitely.
Bit of pushing and shoving between the coaches is perfectly allowed. Physical intimidation's fine, just so you know for next week.
Yeah, watch out, Jim.
Oh, another power. That's 3 and 3
Rolling
blocks here.
No. Oh, another good roller. Hawks really doing some damage now, aren't they?
They're up for this, aren't they?
Yeah, they are most definitely up for this. 12.
Oh,
the
gosh.
armor. Ah, just a 4. He's stunned.
He's coming back this
He's
way.
coming back.
Having taken all
He's
the
just
time
dancing, he's just
to
toying
set
with
the
it, isn't he?
switch. He's come back this way.
Are the trolls still stupid, Nick? Is he? I don't
No, he
activated him yet.
unstupided.
Unstupided him.
It's a big welcome to our 2 more viewers.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that.
Thanks for watching the WoWLoF stream.
Times 10,000 viewers. You've got 50,000 people watching this game. 50K.
If you can pick up. Apologies for
There goes my
anybody
PG
of a
rating.
nervous disposition. That's the coach of the Winterhold Wolves, 4-season WoWLoF veteran Oliver Loans, who's 4 seasons, not made a playoff yet.
No,
but, you know, he
no.
keeps trying.
Keeps trying, keeps coming back.
He's drinking heavily at the moment in preparation for some singing in the second half, I understand.
Taking elves next season, I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe
he
that's
took Wood Elves first
Of
2
course,
seasons.
yeah, he did. Yeah, he did well. Oh no.
No. Oh, well.
Any tips from the Orc coaches watching for Nick here? I'd love to hear what you think.
Oh,
Probably doesn't need much.
he's
help
rolled a
at the
dice on the
moment.
pitch there. It was a dodge. It was a 6, so I think it's worked.
Keeps managing to get lined up his defence in front of this cage, doesn't he? Not really made much forward momentum, have they, the last 3 or
A few
4
dodges
shows?
here as well. Just trying to.
Repositioning,
Oh, interesting. He's going all in it. Look.
face to face.
Yeah. He's got a 2 dice block there on the blitzer. The Chaos Warrior. One of those is a not a block dice, which isn't helping.
Oh, he wishes he was blocked out.
Oh, yeah, got it.
Defence stumbles.
No dodge on that.
No,
Oh,
there's no dodge on that.
everyone's got block, everyone's got guard, everyone's got tackle and mighty blow. Nobody's got dodge. No.
Oh, snake arms. Oh, here comes the blitz.
Oh, here we go.
Nice forms. Baseman, obviously.
This is getting interesting now.
It is. Real tussle. Push.
Just the push, but he's going to square him up on the sideline. Oh, he's frenzy, he's frenzy.
Oh, right.
One dice, he's in the crowd.
We didn't see that coming, coaches. That's one way to get an orc off the pitch. Oh, and it's a 9. Well, that's even things up, I think, a little bit.
Well, I could swing in Blood Bowl, can't I? I mean, we're back to 9 each now.
Yeah. And that ball looking decidedly unsafe at the moment, really. Significantly more Chaos players on this side of the pitch.
I still think there's a big gap now if you look in the middle of the pitch that the Orcs could walk straight through.
Yeah.
That troll could get out of the way.
That's the key. He's 2 times stupid so far this game.
We're on to 5.
5.
Top of 5.
Progressing quickly.
Yep.
You're right, Nate. Called it right.
Oh, he's not. He's going for the foul again here. He's going to block off
I think
the
you're
foul.
right, yeah. There's a power there. Gives him another assist on that foul.
Is that 6 blocks in a row, all pals?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's right.
There we go.
Really
It's the
right.
foul.
And that's a 7.
I'm not very good at arguing the table.
No one's got sent off yet. Third foul of the game for the Orcs.
I think that was the armour break for the Beastman.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
was that the
it was
oh,
the
sorry.
break for the
Sorry.
Beastman.
I
No.
thought he was going for foul. He's going to have to. I mean, he's taking a massive risk. He's put the ball carrier next to the strength 5 Chaos Warrior.
Power again. Pete won't be liking these dice. And a break.
There'll be a break with a blow.
5 stun there.
I think if you track back so far this half, I think you're looking at. Feels like the Orcs are throwing 4 or 5 good solid blocks. Obviously rolling a lot of powers. Chaos are really only throwing 1 or 2 back a turn. You know, you've got to think the Chaos are going to feel pretty lucky to be level on players.
Yeah. Definitely on the back foot so far.
And let's not forget, you know, Chaos have got 1 extra player in the squad. So, you know, inconceivable here that they come out in the second half or after the first drive with a man advantage.
Yeah, that would really help them, wouldn't it? All I've got to do is stop the touchdown here, really. So many good scoring skills on the Chaos team. Is there any extra arms, anything like that, Nick, that you know of?
Not to the best of my knowledge, I think.
Built to bash.
Yeah, I think Peter was intending to develop a few of those. I just don't think there's a bit of dodge in there.
Yeah.
There's a few blodgers, a couple of blodge players in there. We saw dodging away at the end of last turn.
The troll advancing this time.
Yep, not stupid. Can't quite
To
decide
get
where
in
to
that
go.
gap, I don't think. So I'm going to take this opportunity to foul here then, Nick.
I think he's got it. He's put the ball carrier
He's got
next
it,
to the
hasn't he,
strength
really?
5 Chaos Warrior. If the foul doesn't work, you get blitzed.
Yeah, of course. Both got block, just a push.
I don't think anyone's used a reroll yet.
No, I don't. How about it?
Bit of chain experience there. And the frenzy takes
Oh,
it
okay,
second
no.
block. Push.
Wow.
Got to follow, so
Yeah.
yeah, interesting.
Tight spot here for the Chaos, I think. It's going to have to block his way out of that situation, isn't he, I think?
We've got the strength advantage there, but I think obviously I think both those bits can have guards, so there's
Yeah.
only one dice blocks.
Yeah.
I don't know if either of the Chaos players have got. But no powers in that block.
No what?
No powers for the first time in 6 or 7. Oh,
Oh!
double skulls.
No, but one's both
Oh,
down.
okay.
The blitz still to come. Nick's just realised that he's still got his blitz, so I don't know where he's going to take it, to be honest. Well, the blitz around the player and then come back to assist the foul, maybe. No, he's just going for the foul. Chop suey.
Foul.
There we go.
What are we getting here?
Hold
Plus
your
3
breath,
to this then.
coaches. Plus 3. Can't quite see that. No.
What's he rolled? Failed.
Wow.
That's an issue.
So blitz. I think he'll be coming back after this. Pow.
Yeah, back on the powers.
Yeah. Found him again. Yeah, he's got to come. He's got to stand next to that warrior, hasn't he?
So he's got 2 guard players, 3 guard players round. So
Yeah.
it's 2 dice uphill as it stands. The Chaos Warrior on the floor next to the ball carrier is stood 5 for anyone. The ball carrier is the orc, the only orc stood in the orc half of the field.
Yeah, exactly. He's not really moved, has he? This past 3 or 4 turns, he's not advanced at all. Just sort of shimmied quite a bit.
There's a song a few years ago, slide to the left, slide to the right.
Very apt.
Oh, Gallagher's.
Just working out, I think, who's got guard, which is. Got a little rules query here, guys. Wizard query, I think, here. Is he considering a fireball, isn't it?
He's considering a fireball.
Yeah.
A fireball targeting the
So it's
The question really is whether the wizard affects the prone player.
the prone player, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's on the Twitch chat, guys. What do you think?
Does the wizard affect the prone player? We're
doesn't-
scrolling through the rule books rapidly
I don't
here.
think it does say. It just says any player who's knocked down. Interestingly enough. Okay, we've got an answer from the commissioner.
Fireball. Choose a target square anywhere on the pitch. Roll 1 dice to hit each standing player from either team that is in the target square or a square adjacent to it. The roll to hit is a 4 or more, target knocked down, 3 or less, dodge the fireball, armor roll, possible injury as well for any player that's knocked down as if they've been knocked down by a player with mighty blow. Player the moving team is knocked down by a fireball, the moving team does not suffer a turnover. Rules as written. You only roll to hit standing players.
So if you're on the floor, you
Only
say-
roll to hit standing players.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what it says. Yeah, that's what it says.
It's a weird
As
one.
well, because the bomber rules specifically say that you hit prone players on a.
I still think you affect prone players.
Yeah.
Which is like a bomb. That's how
Yeah. I think rules as written here. We lost 3 viewers while we were considering the rules.
There's only 4 players in it, so it's not as bad as that.
Well, I think we're playing as if it doesn't affect the prone player. I don't know whether there'd be a clarification maybe on the NAF page or something.
Yeah.
So 5. Down. It's a 3 safe.
Ball carrier.
Oh, it's cocked dice in the dice tray. I think it's a re-roll, isn't it? Yeah.
2.
Oh. Blitzer. No, so only 1 out of 4 there, coaches. It's a 6, so not particularly effective, the Wizard there, Nick, I don't think.
No. I mean, there won't be clarification from GW because obviously the Wizard doesn't exist at the moment in their release game.
There's some clarifications on the NAP site, but I don't know if there'll be one about Wizards.
Well, they do use the Wizards for the NAF stuff, so it should still be in there. Interesting little loophole there with the Wizard.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
Anyway, rules
might
is
be,
written.
yeah. Clarifications by the NAP. Here we go. Let's see what they have to say about it. Oh, 1 on the dodge. He's got dodge. No tackle. Remakes it.
How did he find a player without tackle to dodge away from that?
It's a 6. He's going all the way round. Is he blitzing it? I think he is. Isn't he?
Oh, first
First
team
reroll
reroll.
used. Makes it.
There. It's gone the long way.
Not a blitz. No, he's just marking up the thrower. First opportunity he's had all game. Here comes
The blitz. Chop Suey's up on throw, Grove.
This is a 1 dice. 2 dice. 2 die blitz on the ball carrier here. It could all change.
Yeah, strength 5 that cursor.
Oh, and he's got defense stumbles.
No dodge.
No dodge on that player. No dodge on any old player. The ball is loose, ladies and gentlemen. 8 breaks his armour. It's KO'd, guys.
They're up on
First
players.
break with claw and mighty blow on the next. Stays in the chaos tackle zones there. It's going to be certainly hard to move him out of the way.
You get 2 dice.
Trying to get his way off the sidelines.
Yeah, he needs to do that.
To
got a
push,
push
that's
there.
what he needed. A frenzy
Got a
here.
follow though. Frenzy, 1
One guy
dice.
on the frenzy.
Ben the reroll
He's
already.
re-rolled on. Oh,
skull.
and it's a skull. He did not want to see that. Expletives being used here. No break on the armour. Just a 3 there, guys. So, well.
Got to think we might be seeing the end of that chaos warrior.
So we might keep sending there, guys, on the pitch.
Not able to recover the ball there though. System, so still a chance there.
Hawks retreating. Get that ball a bit safer.
It's only 4, 5, 6.
Rapid rule consultation still going on here. Still keen to try and understand if that wizard's been clarified at all.
On the pitch, Chop Suey is down again.
Well, he's tough. I don't know how much more of this he can take though.
Oh, he's broke his armour. Again.
We're through. We're through. Stunned again.
Stun. Roll of a 6 hour, I think. Just stun. frustration here for the Orcs, I think.
We're on top of 6 now, I think.
Pushes. Frenzy. And then a push. I think there's going to be another player off the pitch. Yep, gets a push. What do the crowd do? Oh, they're fired up. Injury.
That's big. What the roll is.
Nothing too serious. This next game.
Decision for Gallagher. Two
It's crucial here. I mean,
I think
it's
he's let it go.
game.
He's let it go.
This next game, yeah. 5 and 6 are the nasty ones. So, yeah. Well, there might not be a next game.
I think I might have been tempted to go with the app on myself there.
Yeah, I think.
Especially the next game's the final.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And you need to get there. As well.
Yeah. Chance to get that player back. 50% chance. Got 2 apothecaries, I think, for this game.
Yeah, could have afforded a strength 4 player now.
I mean, he might be banking on getting there and playing your Skaven.
Yeah.
He would perhaps wouldn't need all the strength 4.
If he gets there and faces Lizard, though, he might be.
He's going to regret having it. Very much. Bottom of 6 then. No, bottom of 6.
Yeah. Track on these turn cards.
I love the ball.
Well, the ball's there, middle of the pitch, pretty much where it started from the first kick-off.
I can't see the Orcs getting the score now, to be honest.
Kirkland's not averse to the odd passing play.
Well, yeah. They got really one contender though. The Blitzer really just by the troll, I think.
Yeah. Perhaps thinking he could pick up blitz that claw beastman off, and maybe make a handoff.
Well, I was just knocking that claw blitz. Beastman just with a black ball away, and he's got a free pick up on the ball then.
I think we're looking at.
He's got to be trying to suss out how to do it, hasn't he? He must have a plan.
He's got 2 turns left and still got all 3 rerolls. So.
Yeah, you can afford to be a bit risky, can't you? If Pete can get through and put a tackle zone at least on the ball, then it might just hinder his chances. Let's find a way through.
But having messed up the cage and splintered the Orcs, I think Pete's got to be thinking whether he can get an opportunity to get his own hands on the ball here. This and then 2 more turns. Decent chance.
He's going to have to do a lot of work to clear those Orcs from around the corner. I thought he might dodge that beastman away.
Yeah. It's got dodge, I think. So.
Yep, that's good. Straight in with the horns.
Yeah, sorry, yes.
Push him on the book. What? He's got it, hasn't he? Yeah.
You've got to think he will, yeah. What you got?
It's gone down.
Yep. Ball. We also that coming.
It's going to be pretty key.
Oh, Six
no
there
break.
on the
Yep, 6.
ball's gone.
On the scout. Well, pretty happy with that. Still got movement. All that beastman or something.
3, 4.
Oh, he's got up.
No, that was
forward,
yeah. Need to go through.
Both the Cows players at the bottom of the pitch here. I think both of those have gone. Chop Suey stunned, of course, on the far side of the pitch.
I'm playing for the next
Play the long game. I've got WoWLoF. That's like a week. We've been using it a lot. What's a piece out? I couldn't pick up the fucking ball.
I think it's still sort of trying to work out how to
That was my
whether there's any further way to put pressure on the ball. He's going for a dodge with the Chaos Warrior here. Still got a reroll in the back, so
Well, why not?
made it.
Sorry, yeah.
Just basing. Is he going to go for it to try and get hold of it? It's got to be going through his mind. It's not in the tackle zone, so it'll just be a 3 up. Just be a 3 up to pick this up. Still got a reroll in the bag. It's a long time elf player. I'd probably go for this myself. But he's obviously thinking about it. No, he's decided against. Covering up there. Moving that beastman around. It's the 2 players that have been gone now. So beastman there's going to dodge. Made it. A lot of dodging from this beastman. Yep, just trying to get the additional tackle zones. We're going for it now, so he's going for it. He's going to go for it and a dodge. He's still got the dodge skill in the bag though. And the team reroll.
First, he makes GFI.
Made that.
Dodge.
Dodge. 3 plus. Yep.
Oh, he's got it.
And that's the leading scorer for the Chaos this season. Psycho.
See why?
Block dodge and sure hands.
Ambitious play, but I think it's well worth it. Like you said, he's got 2 turns
Yeah.
after this.
Psycho's got 5 touchdowns this season.
Solid. And that's it. That's the turnover. So,
Whoa. How do you see this going from here then, Tom?
wow. It's some twists and turns. I mean, Nick's got a few free orcs that he can pull back to make it difficult, I think. Straight in with the blocking. It's a knockdown here. Yeah, well, the dice are good. Have they been most of half? Doesn't have mighty blow, so a little cheer from the Chaos. At last he's found an orc without mighty blow.
Another power.
The troll could be key here. If you can move that troll, it's good. If you can't, well, you bounce out the troll.
Dice has gone miles, but the first one was a 1, so it doesn't even matter. Block dice has been good for the Smasherz. Not so hot in the armour, to be fair. Yeah.
That was pretty crucial, I think, for me, the troll being able to move.
Yeah. Just wants to get the guard in there, I think, maybe.
Yeah. They blitz on the ball carrier.
Blodge core carry, but tackle on the
It's
punching
double
player.
both down.
Double both down. First reroll.
Reroll. I think that was a sensible place.
Yeah,
And he
good
got the
power.
power he's looking for. Well, this is going to be 0-0 at half time, personally, Nick.
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it?
Breaking his
Oh,
armour,
through
though.
the armour, yeah.
KO.
What have we done wrong, Tom? We're down to one viewer.
So he's going to punch him. So
We're still going for that one viewer. He's down. The frenzy beastman there. 8. Through his armour.
Oh,
This could be another beastman off the pitch. No. Stays there.
he's going to hit him.
Chop Suey's. We haven't got much movement. He's unmarked there down on the top of the pitch. Now, if he can make his way over and possibly blitz that troll out of the way,
yeah.
there's a pick-up attempt there, and maybe if he can dodge the beastman out. Chaos turn 7. What's he going to do here?
Oh, me. Can I make it from there? I can. It's literally just him.
Just a 1 orc in scoring distance.
There's lots of pow.
Yeah, I think he'll probably give it a go next turn if he's able to.
Both teams with a couple of re-rolls left in the bag, so you can afford to take some chances, maybe.
Difficulty for Peter is obviously the amount of guard now that Smasherz has got around that ball.
Yeah.
Should we mention it's Tom's birthday today? Have you mentioned on Twitch that it's Tom's birthday?
We haven't mentioned on Twitch that it's Tom's birthday. I mean, it might be now time for a little sing-song.
It might be. That'd be awkward.
Did you bring a cake?
Now it's time for the half-time show.
Woo. Back to the block. Serious stuff.
He does.
Blitz here from a beastman.
Got to stop the touchdown from the Orcs. An illegal block. Guaranteed. No, he's got defender stumbles, so
Yeah,
that's good.
that's it's a claw player that's done that as well. So
Might be helpful.
yep. Claw
Through
takes
with
a
the
claw.
Oh, and this is another one off.
Oh, cast him.
Oh, it's a bad one.
Anyone know what a 54 is? I don't use my apothecary.
Okay, apothecary's been declared.
Apothecary, here comes the roll, and a 37. So
37, so he's
back.
one of just badly, so he's back in the. I wonder if Pete will regret not using the apothecary on that cast for
Well, I think
earlier in the
he
game.
might. One of the strength 4 players, he could do with him that. It's done alright here though, it's pretty evenly matched with picture removals, I think.
Yeah, both have lost 4 players. We've got a 1 dice block here as well, just to, I think, try and remove the scoring threat for
Skull.
a better reroll then.
Oh, it's better.
We'll be happy about that.
Going to keep these injuries flowing.
Follows. Forgot about the dice tray.
It doesn't matter.
He's rolled a 5, I think.
Well, the Orcs definitely can't storm. It's whether Chaos can do something to give themselves a chance for the touchdown.
No, I think that Beastman stood up, so I think they're...
Yeah, no one's going to be in scoring distance. No, of course. Missed that.
Mighty blow, isn't it? With us to there.
What's that cat? 1,
Just recounting it.
dodge, I guess, right?
We
Fails
found
it.
the dodge.
That's the first dodge he's failed all.
I think it is, yeah. Except the floor doesn't have Mighty Blow though. It's
Yeah, through that.
sometimes the safest option, isn't it? It's an 8.
That's it then.
A few injuries and, well, knockouts, but a bit of an uneventful half, really, so far. I think
No.
he'll be the happier of the two coaches, I would say.
I think so. Going in at 0-0.
Kicking.
Slight concern second up, but he was already down in terms of power.
Yeah.
Missing that Chaos Warrior.
Yeah.
He's now only got 3 players that are above strength 3. Nick's still got 6.
Yeah.
And all the guard advantage.
And the ball goes in 2.
Pete's going to probably want to just at least try and cause an injury or 2 here. If he can.
He moves, the troll moves. And he's singling out Chop Suey again here, I think.
Yeah. Well, he's
that
caused
drive,
2 KOs.
Yeah.
He's caused 2 KOs.
Yeah.
I mean, dangerous player.
He's knocked that Beastman well out of the way.
Yep.
Armor check on the Beastman. No.
Is he going to risk a? He's got no. Is he going to risk a foul with a
Well,
blitz
why
or
not?
something?
He's still got his bribe left, hasn't he? Moving those guard assists in.
He should keep himself safe. There's the blitz. He's going for the claw Beastman.
And he's knocked him down. No dodge. No, matched his armour there. I think he would like to get rid of that claw off the pitch.
Yeah, he's going
I
to
do
have
know Nick hates claw. Stated many a time.
2 dice on Chop Suey as well here. Oh,
No dice.
worth a reroll?
I think it is. You go for the reroll.
Worth a reroll. Last action of the half. Could
Yeah,
be key.
got
Oh,
him.
here we go.
Good reroll.
Big moment.
No.
Nope. Anticlimactic.
Can he still go for the... I thought he might go for the foul there. I thought he had a blitzer free, but clearly not.
I think he's running out of players, to be fair to him.
Yeah. It's not often you see the Smasherz with this fewer players on the pitch, really. I think. A bit worried.
No, I'm trying to remember the last time actually anyone gave them such a... It's a test, casualty-wise. They've only taken something like 3 casualties in the last 7 games they've played, so...
Where is Pete going to take the hit? He's got to be targeting someone.
He's been on the floor most of the time.
That's what he wanted to do. One of you to full
But I think Pete's just trying to find a 2 dice block somewhere. To be fair, like, amongst all the guard.
It's horrible, all that guard.
Oh, go for it for the blitzing.
Yeah, he must be. Oh no, just give me assist to the claw beast.
Ah, yeah.
Here's
Claw.
the blitz. Trying to work out what assists he has and hasn't got. 2 dice.
2 dice blitz.
Sticks 2
Loads
dice.
guard in there, yeah.
No,
No.
both down.
Oh, he's going,
Oh,
yeah.
he's going for the reroll. Why
Might as
not?
well. Why not?
Oh right, no block.
No block on the club.
Oh, we like that. That's a break.
Who needs claw?
Oh, and an 8. So KO. Well, KO box filling up.
Couple of big blocks by Mr. Jack, the Beastman there. Casualty and then a KO within 2 turns.
Yeah, I think the Orcs have been trying to get him off all game, but it's just not worked for him. They're causing plenty of damage.
Let's go 1
2
dice.
Oh, 1 dice. No rerolls.
Everyone's got block.
What about?
That's the end of the first half. 0-0. Sweltering heat's going to come into play here as well.
Of course, yeah.
Now brought to you by Tom Show. Brutal.
It's good changing to dramatic.
Blood Bowl the musical. See these dice rolls then.
Okay. Heat rolls.
It's a 1, yeah. No, it's no. Just discuss the rules for sweltering heat there.
Oh no, the dice tray of doom.
Sweltering heat. It's a killer.
Only 1 off so far.
Don't curse it. Oh,
Here.
just lost the 1.
To be fair, not that many players to roll for with all the KOs from that
Yeah,
first
yeah.
half.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it starts with a troll.
Decides to use his own dice rather than
Oh, bad decision.
Troll's gone.
Bad decision, the troll's off. And it's another 1, a bounce out on a 1. Not going well here.
Troll and a Black Hawk gone.
They can't have any more off, surely. No, last player to roll for. That's good. Well, 2 there to the sweltering heat.
Just as we were talking about the fact that Chaos might be at a strength disadvantage.
Yeah.
That's pretty big.
It is, and see how these KO rolls go for him.
Yeah. The throwers.
Starting with the thrower. He's not back. He's not
No,
back either.
neither
That's 2 1s. Oh my god. Oh! Oh! That's literally half his team off the pitch. Oh, the Smasherz in disarray here. Only 5.5 players.
Pete's smiling, but he's still got to roll for his own
Well,
KOs.
he has, I mean.
Got 1. Got Psycho, the ball carrier. That's important.
Another
Oh,
1.
2.
And
Oh.
there's 1 staying off, so wow.
So it's going to be 10 plays
Versus 5.5.
versus 5 and a Goblin.
Oh, big
Ooh.
news, viewers. This is going to shape up for a lovely second half. For the Chaos at least. Well, blimey, what's he going to do? No matter how much guard you've got here, if you have enough players, it's...
That's that's a game breaker, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a game breaker right there.
I think we're going to take 5 minutes here just to collect our thoughts and head into the second half, viewers.
And looks like we're back. Players are ready to go. So let's go. The Orcs are at a serious disadvantage here, thanks to sweltering heat and all 4 of their code players staying in the code box. I think they've got 6 players on the pitch, Tom?
Yeah, 6 players.
One of whom's Goblin.
Yeah, 6, 5.5.
Yeah. In contrast, the Cast nearly at full strength, I think. I think they've got a 13-man squad, 3 off the pitch, so
Certainly,
they'll be at 10.
Chaos Warrior down, I think, aren't they? But two warriors down, sorry.
Yeah, 2 off the pitch.
No catch.
The high kick, was it? Yeah. Or kick-off return, I'm not sure.
Sorry, turn 9.
First block. 3 dice.
3 dice and a defender
surprisingly
stumbles. That's 1 orc down.
It's Chop Suey with his claw and his mighty blow.
Oh, it's through.
Through he
claw,
goes.
mighty blow. That's another one off the pitch.
Oh dear.
It's tough for these orcs.
It's whispered, Tom, but there's whispered the curse of the number 1 seed in WoWLoF. Number 1 seed at the end of the regular season has never made the finals.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we might see a repeat of that here as we see another orc go down.
Yeah. The Smasherz obviously been the number 1 seeds at the end of the regular season period. Looking a world of trouble here.
Real trouble. Orcs tumbling. Well, what do you reckon to this, viewers? Not looking good for the Smasherz here. Blitz coming in, and it's another orc down. There's not going to be anyone left standing at the end of this drive.
They do look in trouble here. Armour holds though.
Yeah.
Oh no, claw might blow, claw might blow.
Oh, that's another one.
That's
off.
another KO.
Oh my god. This is painful to watch. Well, if it was anyone other than the Smasherz, it'd be painful to watch. The Goblin just stood at the back looking all intimidated.
That's a 3 for the pickup, and Psycho, the Blodge ball carrier's away with the ball.
Oh, it could be a landslide victory here if it carries on like this. I just can't see how the Smasherz are going to stop them.
I think, yeah. At this point, it looks difficult.
It does. We've got a like there. Got a like from the ex-president of the NAF, from the Blood Gold community.
I hope Mike's watching.
Yeah, let's hope he is.
Yeah.
Welcome to the WoWLoF, Mike, if you are.
Yeah. If you're local, feel free to come down and join us for season 5. Yeah.
I think he lives somewhere in the southwest, from what I know.
Oh, bad opening block. Bad opening block. Oh no, bad opening block.
We missed.
Skull.
Oh my god, it's really just not going his way. is it?
It's all going against the Smasherz now.
And all he's got left is a standing as a goblin. A lonely goblin defender.
You've got to feel he's not going to be standing much longer, haven't you?
Dear me. I don't think there's much tackle on the Chaos team, at least. So
I don't know if they've got any tackle actually.
There's lots of block. No tackle though. I mean, they might be a little bit worried that they're not going to get this goblin down.
See, Kirkland is announcing his retirement from the Orc team.
Don't count the Smasherz out yet. Don't count the Smasherz out yet. You never know.
No.
They're going to get one go at this.
Well, I mean, how long is he going to make this drive? Yeah, I mean, if they outscore it early, he could have them all back.
Even if he drags it out for 8 turns, they've got a troll.
Yeah, he has got trouble.
They've got a goblin.
Well, at the minute he's got a goblin.
At the moment, he's got a goblin. Yeah. There's always that chance we could be going to overtime.
There will be another sweltering heat roll, and I mean, if Pete's unlucky on that, then
He's more likely to suffer
yeah.
because he's got
got
more
more players
players
to roll for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Here we go.
This could be the end of the goblin. Oh
Oh,
god.
well, 2 pals there. It's well and truly splattered.
Several comments around the place. People were rooting for the goblin. Yeah.
And that's an 8. That'll do. Oh, he's fine.
Well, he's only stunned.
He's only stunned. He'll
Yeah.
take that, I think.
The 1-turn touchdown's on.
A ball carrier charging up the pitch.
No, he's not.
Nope, no, he's right. The only question is when he scores, really. Not if.
Marking the goblin? Yeah, man. If it's me, I'd have 5 men marking the goblin.
Seems a bit extreme for a goblin.
Hey, I've been screwed by halflings. If you can be screwed by halflings, you don't underestimate the goblin. You can just as easily be screwed by the halfling, by a goblin as a halfling.
Chaos just lining their defence up for when those orcs stand back up. Turn 10. I think it's going to be a quick half, guys.
Just foul with players. That's his plan. That's his plan. Rolling at the centre.
Yeah, there's not too much for the Orcs to do here, really, is there?
Just stand back up. That's about it.
They're refusing to stand up, are they?
Oh dear. This
How merciless will Pete be?
could be a very poor game from a streaming point of view from here.
Well, we asked in the pre-game preview whether or not the system were ready to take the mantle of best team away from the Smasherz, and
It's looking like it could be at the moment. The cheers from the fans do nothing to.
oh, we're on to turn 11 already. The Orcs is refusing to do anything now.
Blimey. Just trying to force a touchdown, but.
Trying to embarrass the Chaos into scoring a touchdown.
Conceded, then I get 2 MVPs.
Talks of concession. Oh dear.
He's leaving the goal. I think he might even be playing for this one to a touchdown. Oh, we're on to turn.
Storming through, aren't we? It's turn 12.
We are flying through this.
Keep
I don't think Pete's going to do anything either. I think Pete's going to just declare turnover. We're just declaring turnovers here.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to keep up, guys. Come on.
We're going to go all the way to the end. Yeah. Then you're going to get your once over the goblin.
I think it's been agreed that we're going all the way to the end, and we're at turn 16.
Well, I can't comment on the spirit of the game, but we are where we are. WoWLoF
I think
coaches.
in the regular season, the coaching advantage here would probably have scored. That's certainly what I saw in the regular season.
Yeah,
But obviously this is playoff Blood Bowl.
of course.
Place in the final.
Yep.
Glittering prizes.
I mean, the Orcs, what could they do? What
Yeah.
could they do?
What could they do?
Although, you think if he'd scored, well, he wasn't going to win the scoring, was
Yeah.
he? So.
They're not Skaven, are they?
No.
Oh no, they've taken it back. They've decided to keep playing. I think he's going to take some attempts to foul the Goblin.
Oh. We're in disarray here, coach. I don't even know what turn we're
12.
on. 12.
Sorry, 13.
13. We're going to have 3 turns of fouling. And
We
go
have, yeah.
from there.
Oh, Pete's definitely leaving it. We're on to 14. He's risking the fouls on the Goblin.
Oh, I can't. Why wouldn't you?
It's merciless. Oh, no, he's standing up. He's standing up. He's going to dodge.
Stunty dodge out. Ready for the blitz, maybe?
Yep, he's going. He's failed it. He's got dodge skill. Still failed it. Oh, God. It's all
He's going to
just
injure
gone wrong.
himself out here, possibly. The Goblin, yep, that's a 10.
Through the armour.
And the knees on.
Well, he's KO'd, so,
I don't,
you know.
I don't think there's any more room left. KO box.
Nuffles abandoned Smasherz in a big way here.
They started so well with all those block rolls. And,
Yep.
well,
The sweltering heat and the KO rolls have just killed them.
I think you're right. The sweltering heat's really knocked out.
Sad way for the most successful team in WoWLoF history to go down.
It is actually. I was hoping for a good second half here, and we've not really got it.
No. So, what are your thoughts on next week then? Have you got any tactics that you want to talk to us about versus the prehensile Renegades in your semi-final?
I've done well this season causing casualties, I think, and hopefully get a couple of early injuries. Me and Jim played earlier in the season, and he had the better of it, really. But we'll see how we go. I'm not counting my chickens yet. I wasn't expecting to get this far, so. He's gone in for the score, Nick, I think, here, is he? What? I don't know what's...
Yeah, cool. So it might be the Goblin first. Yeah, if you want to roll for your players first.
They've decided to see if they get the Goblin back before they do anything else.
We're to 15. The Goblin's back.
The Goblin's back, so
we
now it
carry on
becomes
with the rest.
to roll for all the sweltering heats, KOs,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
So
So
only 3
well,
players.
he's lost one.
Well, there's one not in.
Got one.
Yeah.
That's one.
Oh
Lost
my
him.
God.
Sweltering heat
They
is
really
killing
do
them.
not like the heat, do they? These
No,
orcs?
no. But at least he's got the troll and the Goblin on the pitch.
Yep.
So that's important.
That's all he needs.
Now a stack load of other KO rolls.
Good idea that you do one more player at the trolls instead of the line scrimmage.
So the first one is fine. The second one is fine.
Yeah, it's a good idea that.
Both throws back. That's important. Nope.
Next one.
No. 2 left to roll for. He's back. And no. So half the KO's coming back there. 7 orcs on the pitch. So sweltering heat rolls now for the chaos.
All the players go down now. You know it's 1 down.
Oh yeah. Lost track with all excitement. Oh no. Oh, we're 0-1 really. Okay, sweltering heat. Not taking effect yet. It's looking good. Most of his players gone. 3 left. 2 left. Last player. And no one goes down to the
That's
sweltering
incredible.
heat. That is incredible. And the KO's
KO
back
back.
as well. So a full team for the Chaos.
Well, he's got 12 players now. Hasn't
He's got 12 plays from like it.
He's taking a leaf out of Tom's book.
Yeah.
Fastest second half ever, I think.
Yeah, I think that'll go down as the fastest second half ever in WoWLoF history.
So we're going to be seeing if the throw teammate works. If it does, we'll be playing into overtime, sudden death.
Probably a good job it was a fast second half.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. Maybe Nick's got a hot date to get to or something, who knows.
6 or 7.
I think it's 7 now on the new rule, on the new measurer.
Just working out where this throw teammate can get to.
Yeah.
The line of destiny.
Pete just working out where the goblin's likely to land.
If it comes off,
Nick not confident about his throw teammate effort, and I'm not surprised. But the way this game's gone, I wouldn't be majorly surprised.
I feel it's more likely that the Goblin is going to get eaten by the Troll.
Yeah, well, I think that'd be an apt finish to the match, really.
I can't believe I'm actually feeling myself warming to Kirkland. Like, doing that.
It seems as bad that
Come on, Kirkland.
I can't believe how many players were not.
That's what I mean. But you a lucky roll. The Gobbo's going to believe.
Yeah, but this is Nuffle. Nuffle wants to know how to win.
Stay with us, viewers. All we've got is a throw teammate attempt left to decide whether we're going to overtime or not. Not. It's going to be system through, facing the winners of the Crookback Clippers and the Prehensile Renegades.
It's a big week next week because we've got the second semi-final in the major competition, the WoWLoF playoffs, and then obviously the two semi-finals in the sort of the plate competition, the WoWCAF. Another Orc team there, Smasherz taking on Ryan McKnight's.
Penkenheim Punishers.
Those are the guys, yeah.
Necros, yeah, we saw the Bashers in action last week.
Yeah, Grover Headstabber.
Yeah.
Hat trick and a casualty.
Yeah, he did well. I don't think the two deaths that he experienced last week helped his chances much. But
No. Although the Punishers lost a strength for Zombie as well in their game, so you know, a bit more balanced than you might think. Yeah. No, important on the kick here.
okay,
See where it lands. Kick-off return on at least one of these throwers though,
There
which will
is,
help.
yeah. That could really help if we don't get too much of a bounce. Still feel like he's going to need to throw it into the Goblin, mate. Well, he can't throw it into the Goblin if he's going to throw team.
Got to hand it off. Got to hand it off.
He does need some luck here. Oh, it's
Not
only
far.
gone one.
Which way? There.
So kick-off return's going to be.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Well, that makes it playable.
Yep.
And then probably blitz at the kick-off table.
Yeah, that's, I wouldn't be surprised. So it's a 10 blitz.
It's blitz.
Oh my. Yeah. Oh dear me. Wow.
There's a blitz here.
Well, I think we'd all predicted that.
Nuffle has abandoned the Smashes completely here.
The Smashes just weren't destined for the finals, clearly. And a valiant effort.
Or the Goblin's going to kill him.
I can't get in there and push it away.
Still tactics here. I mean, do Chaos mark the ball, or do they try and blitz this Goblin?
Well, there is that. I mean, I think he's even thinking about that.
Just coming in very quickly, I've noticed that Nick's putting on a very bright face. But if you watch him closely, his lips quivering. He's crying inside. The tears are going to flow.
Oh, using a reroll, using a reroll. Wants to try and get that Goblin down. It's massive, this is massive.
Oh, Dodge saves him. I mentioned earlier there was no tackle on this team, and it's just showing now why.
Tackle zone on the on the Goblin there. More difficult to get him the ball.
Yeah. Can Kirkland keep it together through the pressure?
It's noticeable that a lot of the the crowd in the stadium have switched allegiances from being very pro system at the start of this. They're now favouring the underdog Smasherz.
And the Smasherz haven't been underdog much this season, have they?
To be honest, I don't think Coach Kirkland quite knows what to do with that.
I think he's in disarray, isn't he? System just rearranging their defence at the back here.
Nope.
Someone's broke ranks. Another tackle zone on the Goblin, maybe.
Oh, it's all going their way.
It's 3 tackle zone. I reckon he's going to need a 6 to catch this.
It might be able to blitz or block somebody off first. I mean.
Yeah.
So first things first, he's going to smack him.
Come on, Gobbo.
No block on the Beastman, so that's 1 tackle zone taken off.
No, might blow. Blackhawks tend not to.
It's all heating up here.
Decent legs.
Two dice and a pow.
Pow, got it.
Needed. Nice. Good tactics there.
Push the troll into tackles. Oh, I see what
Yeah,
he's
he
done.
pushed him to get
See
a
what he's
square, wasn't he?
Yep.
Can he block off that? He can block off that final tackle zone off the goblin. It's looking good so far. A lot of dice rolling. That's another pow. He didn't even need 3 dice.
Yeah. Could have had it there, but well, here we go then.
Max viewers at the moment, welcome to you all. You've joined this exciting time.
Throw teammate playing the offing.
Just about to see a 1-turn touchdown attempt by the number 1 seed to stay in this game. He's got
It
the
up.
It's going well so far. He has got re-rolls.
Got a reroll in the bag, you're
back
right.
as well. You can't help but think he's going to need one at one point.
It's there.
He needs it now for the handoff.
Oh!
That's it, guys.
That's anticlimactic.
Jake goes in. And they're not even going to play out the last turn, I don't think.
That was the last turn of the match.
Oh, it was the last turn, wasn't it? They
Well,
were,
turn up for the books.
definitely, I don't think any of us could have predicted that, Nick, could we? Going into this match, I think Smasherz were the favourites, definitely. And Sweltering Heat's done a big part of that game, hasn't it?
Well, yeah, that and the Orcs obviously not getting up from their. They've had 4 KO rolls in the first half. But let's not take anything away from Pete. Defended really well.
Yeah, oh, definitely, yeah. I think sterling work at the start of the first half there.
Yeah.
Throughout the first half, really, to deny the touchdown for the Orcs. Yeah. He played it well. Kept his mobility just right, didn't overcommit to either side of the pitch, and you just saw the Orcs dance back and forth, a slide to the left, as you said earlier, and just left and right. And yeah, well defended.
And then let's see what happens. We'll go on 3.
Thanks for watching us, guys. You've been watching the WoWLoF stream.
3.
Oh, they're playing out just to see what would have happened.
Oh, of course. Yeah, this is not live play, guys.
Yeah.
And it looks like it.
I think that's the ending we'd have all liked to see, was the goblin crash headfirst into the floor. I think would have been the. But
the Smasherz exit the competition.
yeah,
And it's onto the system to move through.
all a little bit in shock, I think, at the at the end of that one.
Yeah. Good game. Good game, guys. Played in the best of spirits.
Yeah, absolutely, and worth repeating for anyone who's watching a replay of this and thinking of joining the league. I think that moment in the second half where the Orcs were really low on numbers, I think in the regular season Pete would probably have scored quite quickly.
Yeah.
I think there's probably a different feeling in the
Definitely.
in the league games to the playoffs.
I think you can feel for the Smasherz there when you're that beaten down.
Yeah,
and feel
yeah.
like you've got nothing to do. Sometimes in Blood Bowl you haven't, have you?
No. And literally, that's to give some people some context. Smasherz have lost literally. I think it's maybe 2 or 3 games in the last 2 seasons. Certainly only 1 game this season.
Yeah.
In the regular season, 2 system again. That's 3 out of 4 they've taken. Yeah. And the curse of the first seeds rears its head again.
There was some bad rolls. You started well though, some good blocking in that first half. Yeah.
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 You know the wizard did shit, he was decisive in there.
What did the wizard do?
He knocks over one guy but allowed Chuck City to blitz.
Thanks for
So-
joining us, guys.
Yeah, anybody that wants to tune in next time, next week, to the 7:30, I guess, again.
Yeah.
Tom's Crookback Clippers will be taking on Jim McMahon, any Blood Bowl
Prehensile
official,
Renegades.
Prehensile Renegades. So Skaven versus Lisbon. That's the other semi-final, playing for the right to play a system of a touchdown in the WoWLoF
I must
finals.
say I'm not hugely confident, but I wasn't last game, and the Clippers managed to squeak a win against against Neil's Norse. It was
Well,
hard game.
I mean, he was the second seed, and you've done him over.
Yeah, he was. I think he was confident going to the game. I wasn't, and I just got the better of the roles, definitely.
And also, I'm excited that we've got both semi-finals, first ever WoWCAF tournament. So we've had enough players this season to run a plate competition effectively.
Yeah.
Got Ballis Bashers Orcs versus Penkanine Punisher Necromantic team.
Be a good game.
And,
Experienced coach versus a good Orc team there as well.
Yeah, absolutely, and we've got Mike.
Of course, a Bone Train. Yeah.
Mike Ordage's popular
Undead.
undead team, Bone
Yeah.
Train, and their star skeleton, Coccyx Shunter.
Yeah.
Uh,
Versus a very successful Wood Elf team.
taking on Phil Bridges' Wood Elf team,
Yeah.
first Wood Elf team to ever make a playoffs.
Fantastic this
Yeah.
season, haven't they? Been a real force.
Absolutely. Phil Bridges, again, a two-time. I think it's the Birmingham tournament in played at the Manor League in Birmingham. Two-time tournament and back-to-back.
Yeah.
Great player.
Won
So a lot going on.
The Shropshire League as well.
Yeah, also current reigning champion of the Shropshire League. So yeah,
some great players in the
be a fantastic night's action next week. Really looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it. Join us again then, viewers. See us on the Twitch channel and WoWLoF.co.uk. Thanks for joining us, Nick.
No, thanks for this, Tom. And,
It's been great.
yeah,
Praise to Nuffle.
praise to Nuffle.
No.